Hi, I'm Casey Hare, and our topic today is immigration. I will be interviewing Roxanne Hare, who is a former Canadian immigrant. Hello, Roxanne. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
No.
All right. Did you come to Canada with your family or alone?
I came with my mom.
Why did you come with your mom?
My mom got divorced, and so we moved back to Chicago.
Oh, okay. All right. How old were you when you came from Canada?
I was 5.
All right. And was there any specific reasons why you wanted to come to the U.S.?
Well, my mom had grown up here, and her family was here, so we came back to be with our family.
All right. And how much of your family was here?
Grandma and grandpa, her brother, most of her aunts and uncles.
Okay. All right. And was it most of it, all of your family, some of your family?
Well, it was all of my mom's side of the family, and my dad's side of the family stayed in Canada.
Okay. All right. And was there any specific reason why you wanted to come to the U.S.?
I think she just came back because this is where she grew up. And
Okay.
I was too young to make a decision.
All right. Okay. And since how long have you lived here since you came from Canada?
Ever since I was 5, I've never gone back.
Okay. And have you enjoyed living in the United States?
I do.
Okay. And then was there a big difference from living in the U.S. to Canada now?
Yeah, I think here we live in the city, and out there the climate was really different. It can get really cold, and we lived very far from a town.
Okay. And did you enjoy living in Canada?
I don't really remember, but I'm sure.
I'm sure. Okay. And then was there a big difference from like living in the U.S. from Canada, like weather-wise?
Yeah, it's very different. So the weather's a lot different in the Midwest than it is in northern Canada. So we were way up by Alaska, and it would get really, really cold.
Okay. So what part of like Canada were you from?
Whitehorse, which is in the Yukon Territories.
Okay. All right. Cool. And how are the living conditions in the U.S. compared to Canada?
I think much better. Like I said, we're closer to a city. Things are more accessible. It's not like living out there where we were really, really far from town.
All right. So you're really far from town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And was there a reason you came to the U.S. instead of anywhere else?
I think mostly just because our family was here, and my grandparents owned a restaurant here.
Okay. Like better family, like in culture. Like what kind of family were you from?
We were Italian, so we, like I said, owned a restaurant, and everybody worked here.
Okay. What kind of restaurant was it?
It was an old English pub.
All right. And was that in the city? Was it in the suburbs?
It was in Melrose Park, which is a kind of a close suburb of Chicago.
Okay. All right. What was it called?
The Comeback on Pub.
All right. Nice. And then last question. If you had a chance to come back to Canada, what would you do? Would you go back in the Yukon Territory, or would you stay in the city?
I think I would choose to live in the city, but I'd like to go back and visit.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's all the questions I have for today. Thank you for letting me interview you.
I appreciate it.
All right.